What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck 9916. The St. Louis Rams are 7-3 and in contention for the playoffs. We're tied for the lead in our division with the Seattle Seahawks. We are going to play against a good team, though, the New Orleans Saints, and then on the road in New England against the Patriots. So it's going to be a tough episode. And sorry I haven't uploaded in quite a while, guys. It's been about 2 weeks. I had a huge test, and I had to just study my you-know-what off for it, and I didn't have time for YouTube. The good news is that I passed the test. I got a good grade on it, so that's the good news. Unfortunately, I had to put YouTube aside for a little bit while I focused on school, but now that that's over with, I should be able to get back to my regular uploading schedule, and hopefully the Rams can get back to their regular ways of winning football games. They had a good win against the Dolphins in their last game, if you guys remember, and now we have an early lead against the Saints. As you saw, we scored a touchdown early on there. So then our next drive, it's going to be 3rd and 1. We throw it over the middle, get the first down, trying to make it 14-0 by the end of the first. That would be a pretty commanding lead, and it would feel pretty good for us to get ahead like that early. Unfortunately, our wide receivers were dropping a lot of passes in this game. 3rd and 10, there's another drop pass, and that's been a huge problem for our team this year. Our wide receivers drop a lot of passes. They're just not very good. Tavon Austin's a pretty good wide receiver, and Kendricks isn't bad as well. As you see, he makes a catch right there, but aside from those two, our wide receiver is just not a very good core. I'm hoping that, the longer I'm with this team, the better they'll be. I also don't think 7-3 is really indicative of how good I really have been playing, because if you remember, I had the difficulty level on a lot easier. Well, it was on one level easier than it is now. I had it on All Pro, now I have it on All Madden. And I think, as you see, New Orleans ends up scoring, so the game is tied at this point. But I think if it wasn't for that, instead of being 7-3, I'd probably be like 6-4, maybe 5-5. I'm not really sure. I'd say like 6-4, close to about 500, which makes sense because the Rams are kind of like an average level team with me as quarterback. Obviously, my player's only like an 84 overall right now, so once he gets a little higher up in the overalls, hopefully we'll start being a winning team. And if we can get some good wide receivers, I think the Rams have the potential to be a playoff team because our defense has actually played surprisingly good, which I didn't think they would. But either way, getting towards the half in this game, and neither team's really getting too much going offensively. It's only 7-7. I waited too long to get rid of that one. I ended up getting sacked. 3rd and 12. 2 minutes left in the half. We're going to go to the air here, try to score before the half. No one was open deep, so we have to do a short little pass. That one's going to be caught by Gurley, and he gets close to the first down, but unfortunately just a yard short. It ends up being 10-7 at halftime. Saints did score a field goal, so anyone's game at this point. Going to the second half. 2nd and 12 on our first drive of the half, and we are going to get sacked real quick. Our offensive line collapsed on that one. That was not my fault right there. 3rd and 21 now, trying to get a pass completed, but unfortunately that one's going to be kind of tipped, and it said I fumbled it. I'm not sure if that was a fumble. I thought I had forward motion, but it doesn't matter. We were able to punt the ball. New Orleans does get another field goal, so it's 13-10. Going to the air on the next drive, giving it to Kendricks down the right side. That's going to be a nice gain right there. As you see, we're only 8 for 16 with only 80 yards, so we got to get some more yards at this point. Going to the ground, though, because that's actually been working pretty good in this game, and Mason's going to run 8 yards, making it 2nd and 2. Nice job by him right there. Very next play, we go on the ground again and get a first down, and Mason is actually going to break a couple, actually that's Gurley, but he's going to break a couple tackles, getting about 10 yards on that play. So 1st and 10, going to the air now, flipping it to Kendricks down the left side. That one's going to be caught. He's going to fight his way all the way to the 27, 2nd and inches. What's we going to do here? Makes perfect sense to go on the ground since that's been working in this game. Gurley gets over the middle. So 1st and 10, going to the ground again, giving it to Gurley. He gains about 6 yards on that one, so pretty good play right there. Actually, he only gained 4, but still a pretty good run. Going to the air on 2nd down, going to the right side. It's caught by Kendricks, and he's going to be in for the touchdown, and we have retaken the lead in this game, 14-13. I'm pretty sure Tavon Austin's out hurt, by the way. That's why he hasn't got any completions in this game. I'm not sure about that, but I think he is. But either way, Kendricks gets the catch, gets the touchdown, and we have taken the lead. New Orleans marches down all the way and scores a touchdown themselves and gets the 2-point conversion. So it's now 14-21. 10 minutes left in the game here, and we got to get something going at this point because now we're down by 7 points instead up by 1. we get, unfortunately, nothing going. We punt the ball. New Orleans goes down the field and scores a touchdown. So, unfortunately, guys, a minute 30 left. That's pretty much going to be it for this game. I bombed it deep a whole bunch here. I don't really know if that was worth it, but New Orleans just chewed up a ton of the clock when they had the possession there. There were still 9 minutes left in the game, but they chewed up almost all of it on that drive. They had a long drive, and their offense just beat us, you know. Unfortunately, New Orleans is a pretty good team. They're just beyond the Rams. If our wide receivers were actually able to catch balls, I think we could have been in contention in this game, and that's where this team's got to improve. Maybe it's a slider or something that I got to fix. I'm not really sure, but I got to look over like our wide receivers overall and see what's up with that. But unfortunately, guys, we are going to lose this game. These are just the plays to be. And look at that play. The wide receiver catches it, and then he doesn't even turn upfield. So it goes to 4th down. Absolutely ridiculous. I went for it on 4th, and I actually did make the catch right there. That's surprising to see a wide receiver make the catch. 14 for 25 with 139 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the 2 touchdowns is not bad statistically at all, but the 139 yards isn't great. I bombed it deep right here, and that one was actually almost caught. Unfortunately, it was tipped away by the defense. 2nd and 10, I'm going to bomb this one deep yet again, and I couldn't really find anyone open, and it ends up being intercepted. Now, there is a flag on the play. I think it's pass interference on the defense, so they are going to call off the interception. We get the ball back, so at least statistically, I don't throw an interception. That's why it's stupid for me to have been bombing it deep. I should have just taken a knee at this point. There's no way we were going to win this game with only 26 seconds left. We would have had to recover an onside kick and another Hail Mary. This isn't the Super Bowl. Of course, every game does matter, though, so I don't know. Maybe it was good that I went for it. I'm not sure, but we lose the game 14-28. Drew Brees will celebrate with the New Orleans Saints. And now for our next game, we're going to try to have more than 144 passing yards and only 15 completions. We need more than that. We're playing against the New England Patriots. This is going to be our toughest game of the year on the road against Tom Brady and the Patriots. So right off the bat, New England scores on their first possession. We're gonna have the ball, and you know it sucks when the when the other team scores on their first possession because you're already kind of playing in their court a little bit. Another drop pass by our wide receiver goes to 4th and 3, and this game's off to a terrible start. New England gets a field goal. It's 10-0. 3rd and 7 on our next set of downs. We're gonna go to the air. Short little completion is made, but unfortunately, it's not going to lead to a gain of many yards. Next set of downs, actually next drive, it's 1st and 10, and I'm going to fumble the ball. This one is going to be recovered by New England. So after nearly fumbling the ball twice in my last game, I finally actually fumble a ball in this game, and that's not a good thing. Luckily, the Patriots somehow didn't score. I wonder if we got a turnover back or something like that. We're only at the 12-yard line. We're going to make a 4-yard completion. We get to the 16. Next play, we're going to get sacked. I should have thrown it to Circle. He was wide open right over the middle. But it ends up going to 3rd and 15 after that sack. Trying to get the first down. Going to the right side. This one's going to be nearly caught. Unfortunately, though, that was kind of a tough pass for the wide receiver to catch. We're backed up to our own goal line again. New England leads 13-0 at this point. We're at the 1-yard line. I don't know how the heck we're at the 1-yard line. It's ridiculous. What is our defense doing? 2nd and 10. We're going to throw it over the middle. This one's finally going to be caught. We gained 19 yards on that play. So we gained more yards on that play than we had on the rest of the game combined. That's how bad of a game we've had against this New England defense, which has just been impressive, to be honest. 1st and 10. We're going to make a short little pass. We gain 3 yards. After a short 1-yard run, it's 3rd and 6. Go into the air, and I am going to be sacked. And that's what is killing us so much in this game. Our offensive line is struggling really bad, and I just keep getting sacked so many times. Look at this. We're back to our goal line again. This entire game has been back to our goal line. We're at the 2-yard line. And when you're back to your goal line like this, it's impossible to do anything. We get to the 7-yard line on our first play, do a little screen pass on the next play, and we are going to get the first down. So we get to the 19-yard line. 4:39 left in the half. New England only does have 13 points, so if we could get a touchdown, we could maybe still be in this game. Go to the right side, giving it to Kendricks. He's going to make a catch on the next play. We get to the 41, so actually stringing a few passes together, and look at that, guys. 3,000 passing yards this season. Not bad for your rookie season here on the Los Angeles Rams. First and 10, though, we're going to go to the air down the right side. It's going to be caught, and we get just short of the first down marker, but we do get to the 50-yard line. So it's like the first time we've got into opposing territory in this game. I guess now we officially get into it because we crossed the 50-yard line. Gurley gets a little run. It's first and 10 at the 47-yard line. Going to go to the air right here, looking for a man open, going down the left side, and some good defense by the Patriots to tip that ball. We're 9 for 14, 84 yards. We've actually completed most of our pass attempts. It's just we get sacked half this game. We throw it over the middle on our next play, and that one's going to be unfortunately intercepted. The safety was spying right there, and guys, the wide receiver was wide open. I think actually Obama just missed through that. He overthrew the ball, and it went right to the safety who intercepted it. So I don't know if he actually thrown that one good, if that would have been intercepted or not. I don't know. But either way, it ruins our drive. Now we only got a minute 20 left, and we're way back at the 31-yard line. First and 10. We're just going to try to do anything we can to score some points before the half. We're going to go over the middle, makes the catch. I think that's Kendricks right there. And we're at the 43. So at least we are starting to put some passes together. 2 drives in a row, even though the last one ended up in an interception. Over the middle again, that's going to be a nice little pass. And he just doesn't want to be taken down. I didn't like that because it took away a few seconds from the game clock. But either way, next play, first and 10. Trying to go to the air again, going down the left side. That one's going to be caught. And we're going to get all the way into the red zone on this play. So at the 18-yard line, 39 seconds left in the half. Still plenty of time. Going to the air on first down, but I'm going to be sacked. That was my fault. I waited too long to get rid of the ball. We call a timeout. Why would New England call a timeout? 29 seconds left, though, at the 29-yard line. Going to the right side because I was almost sacked. And unfortunately, we're going to have to call time, or New England's going to call timeout because it's 4th and 20. No reason to go for the touchdown there. We go for the field goal. At least we score points before the half. It's 13-3 at the half. Flash forward to the third quarter. We're going to make a little pass over the middle to start out the second half. It ends up going to 3rd and 6 after an incompletion. We go to the right side. That's going to be picked, and that's going to be a pick 6. He takes it all the way. Touchdown Patriots, and we continue to get absolutely destroyed in this game. Once again, the safeties kind of got me right there, and that's my 2nd interception of the game. That's my 3rd turnover of the game. Those will really kill you guys. Those will really, really kill you. 3 turnovers. Haven't had that happen much this year at all. Next set of downs. Next drive. 3rd and 3. Going to the air. Going to the man on the right side. Again, a first down. At this point, guys, you know, with 9:54 left in the 3rd, I really do want to start being aggressive because we need 17 points. And, at this point, every drive matters. One 4th down could be it for us. Honestly, the way this Patriots offense is. And look, you can't win games when your wide receivers drop passes like that. That's just absolutely pathetic and ridiculous. New England scores again, so it's 27-3. They're just putting on the offense in this game. Combined with the fact that they have 3 turnovers, 2 of which were clearly my fault. The fumble and the other one. The first interception might have been my actual player's fault. I don't know, but 34-3, they end up scoring another touchdown. As you can see, our wide receivers just dropped a bunch of passes. And that was really the story for the rest of the game, guys. We do want to try to at least get a touchdown by the end of the game. At least that was my goal at this point because it would just feel good to get the touchdown. 3rd and inches, we give to Mason. That's his first rush of the game. He actually gets the first down, so that's quite a game for him, I guess. Just 1 rush, right? Either way, 1st and 10. Next play, I was doing the Hail Mary kind of there. That was kind of stupid for me to do that because it leads in a sack. Goes to 2nd and 22. Going to the air on 2nd and 22. And no one's open, and we get sacked. Our offensive line sucks. Our wide receivers suck. This has just been an embarrassing game. 3rd and 31. Go to the air. That was actually going to be complete. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a first down because, well, we had 31 yards that we needed to gain right there. So what do you expect? It goes to 4th and 15. We punt the ball. New England makes it 34-3. Next set of downs, 1st and 10. We are going to make a pass this time. We get to the 47-yard line. And, guys, I actually have 216 yards in this game. That's actually not bad. I don't know how I have that many yards. I guess I've had a lot of drives that have gotten close, but they've ended in interceptions or 4th downs right around like the 40-yard line where I am now at this point. So 3rd and 1, needing a first down here to keep this drive alive. Go to the right side. This one's going to be caught by Kendricks, and we're to the 17-yard line. So for the 2nd time this game we get in the red zone, we end up getting to the 1-yard line after a nice pass, and we are going to flip it in for the touchdown. So we lose the game, obviously, but we do at least get a touchdown pass in the game. At least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. We're now 7-5. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs. It's going to be tough. Make sure y'all rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to follow the series. Find out if we do make the playoffs. Final score, Patriots 37, Rams 10. 2 tough losses, but welcome to Superstar difficulty. All Madden difficulty, sorry, here on Madden 17. For now, guys, we'll see you next time on Mr. Like 9916. Peace.